All right, now the linear equations we're going to be dealing with are going to start with a variable on both sides of our equation. So first thing we got to do in this example right here is we have a 6 minus a 10s equal to a 9s. And we have to make sure that our variables are on both sides of our equation, move to the other one. So we can either take this negative 10s that's right here and move it over to the 9s, or we can take the 9s and move it over to the negative 10s. Whichever one you're most comfortable with. The easiest method that I'm going to see is getting the variable on one side away from the number. So right now we have a number by itself on the left. Let's get the variable away from the number. So I'm going to move this negative 10s over to the other side, and the way that you move it is by doing the opposite of what you see. S plus 10s. Negative 10 and positive 10 give you 0, so we have 6 equals 19s. And then we have the opposite of times 19 is going to be divide. 19 divided by 19 gives you 1, or 1s. And 6 over 19 cannot be reduced because 19 is prime, so I'm going to write this as a fraction, as 6 over 19. Got to check and make sure that it can be reduced before you call that your final solution. Or if the answer requires you to leave it in variable term or decimal term. Over here on the right-hand side, got negative 10 minus 5f equals negative 9f plus 6. So again, first thing we're going to do is to make sure that all of our variables are together on one side of the equation. And I'm going to move the negative 9f over to the left. Again, you can move the negative 5 over to the right. But this is going to help get rid of the negative variable. It's just one less step to do at the end. So I'm going to add 9f to both sides. Over on the left, we still have a negative 10. Negative 5 plus 9 is a positive 4f. Negative 9 plus 9 gives you 0, equals to 6. And just a two-step equation from here. So the first thing we get rid of is this negative 10. Opposite is to add. 4f equals 16. And then the way you get rid of that 4 that's being multiplied is to divide. So notice how this was positive at the end. For me, positives are a little bit easier to deal with for dividing. We don't want that 16. Let's go ahead and erase that. Saying 16 divided by 4 is 4. Yeah, so if we were dealing with a negative being divided at the end, it would just be one more extra thing to worry about. I like to make things easy on myself. So make sure all of your variables are together. That's the first step. And then from there, you should be left with either a two-step or just a simple advanced linear equation.